because it enabled Uganda to correct certain very, very historical injustices. And one of them was the tribes that had been swallowed up by the bigger ones were able to get listed in the constitution and be recognized. And among those were the Nubi. Now, Speaker, General Ali, you have been told about the book he wrote, and I would recommend Mr. Siraj Ali, I think you should try and make the books available to the members. It's very, very important reading so that people understand the history of this country and how people have been living. Somewhere in his book, he says the following: the feeling of having no power over one's history, no right to describe oneself, no capacity to determine one's destiny, no influence over what is written, no capacity to self-define, and the presence of general misery and hopelessness. This was the situation the Nubi people found themselves in, and Honorable General Ali did research over a long time, extensively by the way, and documented the history right from the, I think the 18th century, tracing all the Nubis, the Egyptian Nubi, the Acholi Nubi, the Langi Nubi, and all those until they came to Uganda. The book reflects on what must have been men who have must got courage and whose migration and settlement was externally driven. They were just brought here through circumstances. They found themselves here, and then they did not have a proper belonging. That's why I say that the constitution-making process was very important for the history of this country and for many of the tribes that had been marginalized. Honorable Ali was a calm person. I remember a number of occasions when we had very heated debates on Apa, on Zoka Forest. He remained calm despite the pressures. Those are very, very heated debates in this house. Actually, sometimes I thought this man over, after that he'll follow us, but he left, we would leave the chamber, go back, come back tomorrow, and then we'll do our work. So I really want to thank him for his calmness. You have been told about his military exploits, but I really wanted to concentrate on his struggle for identity and his struggle for the people of West Nile, and especially the Nubi people. When I was Speaker, when we were growing up, after the Amin War, all people of West Nile were called Amin's people. So it meant that they were marginalized politically, socially, economically, and so on. I remember a lot of them lost their property. It has never been returned. I have a family that is still checking on me. They still come to me to find out, is it possible to unfreeze our accounts? Is it possible to get back our buses? And I write the Ministry of Finance, nobody answers. I think nobody has a solution. But I think, Honourable Speaker, we have done a lot to restore what the Indians lost. These people also lost. You have been told that I was shown my children, some of them are my children, who were born in Zaire, born in Sudan. All of this belonged somewhere. Their parents lost property. They came back to nothing. They've never recovered. So I think this time we did something for this community. So I want to really thank General Ali. By the way, he taught us, whatever time I reached cabinet, he was always there. He was always there, never late. And as the VP has said, he would leave at a certain time, but leave with decorum. So I think he really teaches us discipline and punctuality. I really want to thank him for his contribution to Uganda, and I really pray that the wrongs against the people of West Nile should be corrected. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Right, Honorable former Speaker, now the First Deputy. I thought you were going to tell this House about his calmness. He was seated there one day, and somebody raised order, and that he was sleeping. When he got up, he said, I was just meditating and closing my eyes to avoid seeing ugly people like. That was the man. Honorable members, in the VIP gallery this morning, we have Right Honorable Brigadier General retired, Alhaji Moses Chigongo, the first National Vice Chairperson, NRM, and former Deputy Speaker of this House for 10 years. And then we have the Right Honorable Ruhana Rugunda, the former Prime Minister. We also have Honorable Peter Lokeris, former Minister of Karamoja. We have Ambassador Nusura Tiperu, Ambassador of Uganda to Turkey. We have Honorable John Emily Otekat, to the late, yeah. Honorable Wangolo Jacob, former MP. Honorable Gerard Seranda, the Yala MP and the Secretary General of DP. Honorable Olobo James Dubai, former Member of Parliament. Honorable Cooper Elijah, former Member of Parliament. Honorable Dominica Abu, former woman MP. Honorable Haji Idi Isabirie, former Member of Parliament. They have come to join Parliament in paying tribute to the late Right Honorable General Moses Ali. Please make them feel welcome. Now we have to do some housekeeping. The housekeeping is that, one, don't write to the speaker. Two, so many people want to speak, but I want to begin with the members of Parliament who are traveling to West Nile, because they have to leave. And we want to apportion time, 2 minutes each. And then until when we abuse it, we shall reduce it to 1. And the count starts now. Honorable Fungaro, the chairperson of the caucus. Two minutes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I am Honorable Fungaro Kaps Hassan, Chairman, West Nile Parliamentary Caucus, Member of Parliament representing Obongi constituency in this Parliament. And also, one of the many students whom General Moses Ali, in the process of his struggle, preparing the future, preparing for the continuity of the struggle through educating people, he sent to various schools. I mourn General Moses Ali as a leader. In the interest of time, this is the theme under which I mourn General Moses Ali. Stock taking and recalibration of the struggle General Moses Ali stood for and lived for. Stock taking means counting the gaps and the gains. What did he fight for? And what did he get in the fight? And what did he not get? This is a moment of counting those things. Some of the things he fought for, Right Honorable Alitwala Rebbeca Kadaga, our former speaker, mentioned here and were not fulfilled. For example, the compensation of the people of West Nile for what they lost. Actually, not the compensation, but returning, giving them what they deserved. Just like what was taken for the Indians was given back to them. But what was taken from the West Nile people, Mama.
Honorable Olero Tom, answer. Honorable Olero Tom, answer. Use your time carefully.
Right Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the people of Moyo District and on my own behalf, I extend our sincere condolences to the bereaved family members and to all the Ugandans in your respective capacities. We are here to pay tribute to General Moise Ali posthumously. We are here to talk about his legacy, where he has been a seasoned, celebrated, hardcore military tactician, a farmer, a lawyer, a patriot, a Pan-Africanist, a teacher. He has had he's going to have a very long-lasting legacy in the sense that he has left 2 members of parliament in this house and 2 ministers in this house, and that is none other than Honorable Minister Siraj Ali and Honorable Alerotom Aza in the house. That's congratulations. Otherwise, he's a pillar of West Nile. He was the one who represented the people from West Nile when they were in the Sudan in exile, when they were in Congo in exile. And therefore, I want to thank the government for according him official funeral, and to you all who are here, I thank you very much. Let us commiserate with the family. Let us condole with the family so that the soul of our gallant soldier rest in peace. I say all this for God and my country. Thank you very much.
Honorable Jessica Ababiku, the woman MP, Ajumani, and our commissioner.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. Allow me to convey my condolences in that of people of Ajumani, to government, to your cabinet, all members of parliament, and our party. Secondly, Right Honorable Speaker, I want to thank His Excellency the President for according our senior, our hero, state burial. And we want to thank you for supporting us in different forms to ensure that today we are seated here, but also able to travel to Ajumani. And at this point, allow me give people who are here and outside that we are ready waiting for you. And I'm working with Honorable Alanyo Marshall. Those who want to travel, you can rise up. Those who want to travel can register with the Honorable. And we wish you safe journey. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Amen.
Third Deputy Prime Minister, who is going ahead. You may say she's from Ajumani, but she's going ahead.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to convey my deepest condolences to the family of General Moses Ali, the people of Ajumani, the people of Uganda, and the Muslim community. General Moses Sali was very passionate about education. I have my sister who was studying used to be in Bombo Secondary, and she said that she knew Moses Sali by the number of students that Moses Sali, the general, he was supporting. So for her, she thought that the whole school was being supported or paid school fees by General Moses Sali. General Moses Sali has taken children outside Uganda and within the country for scholarships. General Moses Sali went back to school at that advanced age, and he has died as a lawyer, an advocate. That is how passionate he has been with education. General Moses Sali loved his religion. General Moses Sali has been going in the corridors there in the lobby to make his prayers. Because he was supposed to be here, but he could get out slowly, he sits inside there and make his prayers. General Moses Sali is the mind behind the construction of Gaddafi Mosque. The University of IU and other Muslim institutions, he has behind that, and he has been a council member to the University of IU. So we thank Honorable General Moses Sali for what he has done.
Thank you. Honorable members, in the public gallery this morning, we have immediate family members of the late Right Honorable General Moses Sali. They include Mama Kerima Ali, the widow. We have Mama Amina Ali, the widow. We have Mama Aziza Ali, the widow. We have Mr. Bashir Musa, the son. And not in the public gallery, but in the house, in the chambers, we have Honorable Suraj Ali Musa, the son. We have Zainab Ali, the daughter. We have Mariam Ali, the daughter. They have come to join Parliament in paying tribute to the late Right Honorable General Moses Ali, and also to listen to what other people say about their father and their husband. So join me in making them feel welcome. We also have Honorable Hamson Obua, Dennis Obua, the former government chief whip and the vice national NRM chairperson, charge of Northern Uganda. He has missed and lost a supporter. Can I have Honorable Mavejina Akumu Catherine, the elder?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. I rise on behalf of the elders and the people of Northern Uganda whom I represent to convey our heartfelt condolences to the family of late General Moses Ali, the Parliament, the executive led by His Excellency the President, and the judiciary and the whole country. The late Moses Ali was our icon and with a big heart. In 1986, when the First Lady founded OWESO, that is Uganda Women Effort to Save Orphans, Right Honorable Moses Ali was one of the donors and a great supporter of OWESO, because I personally used to go to him, to his farm, to get bulls for our orphans, together with my late sister Angela Kaba. In 1994, when General Moses Ali was campaigning for the CA, that is Constituent Assembly, I was also campaigning, and when I was going back to Nebe, I had to pass through Moyo and Gulu. And so we were abducted by the rebels just in Pabo there, Fortunately, our UPDF were nearby, and they quickly came and rescued us. But all our things were looted. But when I reached Germany, I had to report to General Moses Ali, who was also busy with his campaign. He gave me more money than what I had raised in Kampala and what was looted. So I'm very grateful to him. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, General Moses Ali worked with me when I was appointed in cabinet. He guided me and mentored me when I was a junior minister of state.
Honorable Huda Oleru, who has been the minister in charge of retired general minister, and she's still Minister of Veterans.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity. I rise to support the motion to pay tribute to our fallen gallant son of West Nile. Mr. Speaker, General Moses Ali chaired the Cabinet Committee, the Cabinet Economic Committee that facilitated the economic relationships which this country had with the Gulf states. When he chaired the committees, what are the benefits? We are benefiting as a country from OIC. And I know, even in this house, we have a parliamentary union on OIC that members travel to attend those. It is Moses Ali's contribution that now you have that committee here. Through chairing of that committee, now we benefit, we get a lot of loans as a country from Islamic Development Bank. That is the role of Moses Ali. From chairing that committee, Moses Ali facilitated the establishment of Islamic University in Uganda, where he has been a council member and also the chairperson of Appointments Committee. Therefore, he has been doing both strategic and operational role at Islamic University in Uganda, and I have been his member in the committee. Moses Ali loved education. In fact, when I...
Now I want to invite the parliamentary imam. The imam you can talk about his faithful, and he might give us a different view.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name, Kaka Rebbeca Ismail Othman. I represent Kakuto County, and in my capacity as the parliamentary imam, I stand to rise with profound sorrow and humility to pay tribute to the long-serving statesman. Right Honorable Speaker, according to the time factor, I want to remind our colleagues that according to Islamic teachings, when someone dies, his soul taken from his body or her body, the soul is kept in the sky. Whatever taking place here, he's watching. When you say something good, he will say, thank you. When you say something bad, he will cry. Honorable colleague, let's try our best to make our honorable colleague comfortable in his grave. Lastly, Right Honorable Speaker, according to Islamic teachings still, when someone dies, all his work and services cuts off, except 3 items. I will mention one, what we call in Islamic Arabic language, Sadaqatul Jariyah. Sadaqatul Jariyah is when you make something, you give out charity, in the name of someone who has passed on. Me, in my capacity as the parliamentary imam of the 12th Parliament, I will construct a borehole in Adjumani.
Please, just conclude on that borehole.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. In my capacity as the parliamentary imam, I will construct a borehole through Tabassum Foundation in Adjumani. And I pray the Almighty Allah, whoever used that water, he channels the rewards to the late General Moses Ali.
Honorable Alenyo.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Speaker. I rise to support the motion. Honorable Speaker, on the 21st of April 1914, West Nile, by order of council in the UK, became part of Uganda. Every people have their own Moses. For us as West Nile, our Moses, the biblical Moses, was Moses Ali. So I ask honorable members to thank His Excellency the President for appointing another Moses Ali, Siraj Ali. Honorable members, as West Nile, we thank His Excellency the President for keeping the life of Moses Ali present. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, Moses Ali worked with me as the general in the Ministry of Internal Affairs, where I appointed two people, Arthur Ibale and me as timekeepers. One day, he caught us. We were timekeepers, but we never used to sign the book because we thought we were important. One day, he asked us, show your names in this timekeeping register. We were not there. He taught us humility, that even if you're a leader, you must be accountable to the people. Finally, those in the military who are serving, particularly in the West Nile, yesterday, the army spent majority of the day burning boats in Pakwach, the Fisheries Protection Unit. You have to serve with humility. We don't have to serve when you are in the military by burning people's boats and making sure that people hate the uniform. I rise up to thank the Moses Ali General for protecting his people when we went to exile and when we came back. And to this house, thank you for having our father in this house and respecting him. Even when he looked frail, he looked sickly, people used to look at him with honor and respect. On behalf of the West Nile, I want to thank you so much, fellow members, for honoring him. Thank you very much.
The parliamentary caucus chairperson, the Muslim. And then I will ask the Honorable Dia is also going.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you quoted the Quran correctly, chapter 2, verse 155. Allah says, and certainly we shall test you with the something of fear, like loss of lives, mentor and source of wisdom. Through his guidance, laws to uplift the Muslim community have been presented in Parliament and passed here. For example, the Islamic banking. Honorable Speaker, General Moses Ali has been a towering figure within the Ugandan Nubian community. For generations, he provided leadership and guidance and a sense of solidarity. Most recently, when I presented a petition on behalf of the Nubian community, he called me to his office.
Honorable Dia, you did not need to cross this side, but Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. I would like to start by thanking His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for the gesture to our brother to have this special sitting. One, as West Nile, we want to thank the cock upon himself. Kaya Road, as I speak to you now, that road is tarmacked, and the road from Koboko, Yumbe, Moyo, the contractor is also on site. That means the entire West Nile is going to enjoy tarmac road. We thank him for that. When it comes to connecting West Nile to the national grid, I remember when I joined the 10th Parliament, we joined the efforts together with General Moses Ali, who always requested President to meet the leaders from the region. One time we had a meeting spearheaded by him at State House in Entebbe. And we sat with the President as leaders from West Nile. He's the one who led.
Thank you. Honorable Isaac Otingu, MP Padiere. But we all noticed that being appointed a minister, Honorable Dia, is completely different. Yes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. To pay tribute to a great general, a great servant for the people of West Nile. A lot has been said on what the great general has done for us as the people of West Nile. But one of the things we do appreciate him for is that he always made sure that West Nile got its fair share of the national cake. And through that, we have managed to get electricity, as mentioned. We have managed to get the roads, as mentioned. The famous Laropi Bridge funding, which is going to start, that was another champion, bridge champion by the great general who is laying before us. So as new members of this parliament, some of us were in the second term, we came towards the last years of the great general. But nevertheless, he always got time to call us in his office and continued guiding us on some of the projects and issues to raise. One of the issues he always used to tell us about was the road also between Nebi going to Goli and all the way to Fura. That is one of the roads that he always was passionate about. And now that we managed to pass a loan here of 20 million United States dollars for that road, we do urge the Ministry of Works to fulfill that pledge of making sure that road of Nebi, Goli to Zombo is tarmacked. I do thank you all and appreciate, and we welcome you to West Nile tomorrow for the burial of the general. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Miri Babalanda, the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee. We want you to speak so that you don't miss the flight to West Nile.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members. Right Honorable Speaker, I stand here to pay tribute to the Right Honorable General Moses Ali. Right Honorable Speaker, today we gather not only to mourn the passing of Right Honorable General Moses Ali, but also to celebrate the extraordinary life of a man whose name is permanently etched in the history of Uganda. Right Honorable Speaker, General Moses Ali was an exceptional patriot, a distinguished soldier, an accomplished statesman, and a dedicated public servant whose contribution to our nation spanned more than 5 decades. Throughout his life, he remained steadfast in advancing the ideals of peace, national unity, and socio-economic transformation. This House has lost one of its most experienced, respected, and accomplished members. For over 2 decades, General Moses Ali faithfully served the people of Western Nile in Parliament. He was first elected Member of Parliament for East Moyo County in 2001, re-elected in 2011, and later represented Adjumani West County from 2016 until his passing on Saturday. His repeated electoral victories reflected the immense trust and confidence that his
Honorable Shamim Malende.
Right Honorable Speaker and colleague members, I'm Shamim Malende, woman member of Parliament for Kampala District. Right Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the people of Kampala, I rise to pay tribute to the fallen General Moses Ali, who is before us here. Right Honorable Speaker, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the family, the people of West Nile, the Muslim fraternity, and the nation at large. From an Islamic perspective, Right Honorable Speaker, death reminds us that every soul shall return to Allah, and what remains are those good deeds. General Moses Ali, the late, championed unity, particularly amongst the Muslim community. And he also encouraged coexistence of all persons, irrespective of their background, political affiliations, or faith. Right Honorable Speaker, if the titular head of the Muslim community, His Royal Highness Prince Kasim Nachibinge, confirmed to us that he's been having engagements with him over several matters, who are we as leaders not to pick a lesson from the late General Moses Ali? Right Honorable Speaker, in conclusion, we pray that the soul of General Moses Ali may rest in eternal peace, and according to the faith of Islam, every person has shortcomings, but in the Muslim faith, what we speak of are the good deeds of a person, and then we pray that God forgives his transgressions. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
Thank you. Condolence message from the National Resistance Movement, Office of the First National Vice Chairperson. Signed by Alhaji Moses Chigongo, the National Vice Chairperson. Your message is received. Another message is from Uganda Parliamentary Cooperative Savings and Credit Society, which most people here know as SACCO. to the family of the late Right Honorable General Retired Moses Ali, signed by Honorable Migade Robert Ndugwa, the board chairperson. We also have condolence messages from Democratic Party, I don't know which one, but Office of the Secretary General. You are going to find out which one. Signed by the Honorable Dr. Siranda Gerald Blacks, the Secretary General of the only Democratic Party in Uganda, and a member of East African Legislative Assembly. Also, we have condolence message from Interparty Organization for Dialogue, IPOD, signed by Honorable Siranda Gerald Blacks, the chairman, IPOD. And